Is you ready, my brother? Step up to this mic and let's get it.
Make some noise for Domes, y'all. Make some noise.
Hey everybody, my name's not Doms. It's Domes.
What is that? Domes Gage is dope, but like.
That boy is good. I promise.
What's up, guys? Domes Gage here, and we back for another episode of Off the Dome with Domes Gage, episode 29. Another week, another number, keep on going up. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and leave a comment. Let me know you're listening. Back for another week. Back for another week, still stuck in quarantine. Hope everybody is maintaining. You know what I mean? Hope everybody is keeping their head on straight and not losing their minds and trying to be proactive with their time. Although today is 420, so I don't think there's much productivity happening in the world today. Happy 420 to all my stoner listeners. However, I'm quarantined, and I probably won't like go hang out with friends or anything. So, lonely 420. You know. But I said it on the stream yesterday. Every day's 420 kind of when you fucking smoke weed all the time. But yeah. Happy 420 to the people. Shout out to everybody that tuned into the live stream yesterday and also on Friday. We've done 2 live streams since the last episode. And somebody in the live stream asked me what I was doing for 420, and I was like, shit, not nothing, sitting in the studio recording the podcast for you guys. But yeah, I hope everybody is feeling all right. I hope your day's going good. And we're going to kill another hour, as we do every week. Hope everybody's feeling right. Feeling all right. Me, I'm feeling fucking victorious, guys. I just had a fucking epic battle, a fucking heated war with a fucking arch nemesis, somebody I've been fucking battling with and fucking had beef with for a long time. I just killed the moth that was in my room since last night, guys, and I'm going to tell you why I'm so excited. I'm going to tell you why me killing a moth makes me so fucking excited. Maybe because we're all in our houses going crazy. But let me give some backstory to this. So last night, after I was off the stream and everything, I was chilling. And I'm like on FaceTime with my girl, and we're talking, and then I'm like, oh shit, there's a fucking mosquito in my room. I seen a mosquito in my room, and it was flying around, and I'm like, oh fuck. And I was trying to be like, a decent human, and I wasn't trying to like just kill the bug, I was trying to like, even though like my first instinct was like, oh, just fucking kill it, but also I was like, nah, like, I'm not gonna kill it. I'm gonna open the window and try and like get the mosquito to fly out the window, right? Trying to be like, a nice member of fucking humanity, or I guess not even humanity because these are bugs. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I was trying not to kill the bug. I was trying to fucking escort it out the fucking window. And my girl's like, no, don't open the window. More bugs are just going to fly in. And I'm like, nah, don't, like, come on. the fucking mosquito's gonna fly right out. I'm gonna have the window open for fucking 2 seconds. So I open the window and I'm trying to get the mosquito out, and fucking immediately a moth flies in my fucking studio. And I'm like, God damn it. Now I have 2 fucking bugs in my studio. And I'm losing my fucking mind. I don't like bugs, and especially not in my fucking room. So I'm losing my fucking shit. I'm like, God damn it, now I have a moth. So I'm like, fuck it. All this like being fucking friendly to the bugs, that shit's out the fucking window because the mosquito didn't want to go out of the window. So now all that friendly shit, it's out the window, guys. So fuck it. Operation close the window and kill the bugs is on. And I don't know if anybody that's listening has been in like a heated battle trying to like murder a bug, like a roach or a fucking spider or a fucking something that's flying particularly. So I'm losing my shit fucking last night, and the whole time my fucking girl is cracking up and fucking hearing me freak out trying to kill these bugs. And then I finally kill the mosquito, but the moth keeps flying around my fan. And then I finally like try and hit it, and it flies in my vent. Like it flies in the air vent and disappears. And I'm like, oh, great. So now I can't fucking find the moth. And now I have to go to sleep. And now the whole fucking night, like trying to fall asleep, I got the heebie-jeebies because I think the fucking moth is going to fly out of the vent and into my fucking bedroom, and it's gonna be fucking chilling when I wake up. Like it just, now it has problems with me because I'm already starting fucking beef. I'm spraying it with fucking chemicals and Febreze. I'm trying to end this moth's life, guys. So it already has problems with me. And it flies in the vent and disappears. So now the rest of the night, I'm just like fucking feeling like bugs are crawling on me. Just like did not like it at all. So today, this morning, still hadn't seen the fucking moth. Woke up, I was like, all right, fuck. And I was doing my morning routine, getting ready to do the podcast and all. And my mom called me, and I was talking to my mom for a bit. And right as I was getting off the phone with my mom, I look and I see like from the corner of my eye something on my curtain in the studio. And I look, and it's the fucking moth. And he's back, and he means business, guys. He's on my fucking curtain. He's back, and I'm not playing around. I'm not fucking playing around. He should have stayed in the vent. He should have stayed in the fucking vent. He knows I'm not playing around over here. I was swinging fly swatters at him. I was spraying him with Febreze. I was trying to kill the motherfucker. But he fucking daringly, fucking luckily escaped through the vent. And today, he came out to play, guys. He came out to fucking play. Caught him slipping on my curtain. I caught the moth slipping on the curtain. I sprayed his ass down with Febreze and didn't stop until he fell on the ground. And I fucking smashed the motherfucker with the bottom of my trash can, guys. It was fucking reckless. It was reckless. It was a fucking heated battle. He didn't want to die. He kept trying to fucking squirm, and I thought he was going to fly away a second time. And I was like, there's no fucking way I'm letting this moth bastard live a second time. He's not getting up. He's not getting up. This time when I seen him, I didn't have the fly swatter. So like I said, I'm using the fucking trash can. I'm bashing this fool. It's like fucking... Fuck, it got me hyped up. It's like I was in a fucking street fight. I was in a brawl just now, guys. He was trying to get away. I wasn't having none of that. Wasn't having none of that, guys. He put up a fight. He was a strong moth. He didn't make it. Leave a comment if you've ever just had a fucking epic battle with a bug. Especially ones that are flying around. Like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, that shit had me creeped out all night. I'm like, God damn it, I know there's bugs in my room now. Now I'm freaking out. And then oh damn, KON's calling me and I want to talk to him, but I guess I'm calling him back after the podcast. Should I answer it? Nah, I'm not going to answer it. I'm going to get him to fucking pop in on the live stream. I'm going to try and figure out how to do that whenever I go live next. But yeah, guys, fucking epic moth battle. And this beef has been brewing since last night. And I fucking killed him today. So I had to text my girl, all caps, I killed the moth. She was fucking cracking up while I'm just like fucking in here trying to swing on the fucking moth. Sounds like I'm fucking fighting somebody and failing hard. So yeah, that's kind of funny. And so I just did it right now. I just finished the job, you know what I mean? Hitman style. And figured I had to talk about it on the podcast because it was making me laugh. I got serious beef with the moth. And I hope like his moth family doesn't come for revenge. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Fuck, I'm not even worried about zombies. I'm worried about fucking the moth apocalypse. But yeah, that shit got me hyped up, guys. Fucking bar fight with the moth. He was trying to get away. And I was going to record this podcast earlier. And imagine if I was recording the podcast and then I would have seen the motherfucker on the curtain. I would have freaked out. I would have lost my shit. I would have put the mic down and started swinging. For sure. Yeah, it was an intense battle. Not gonna lie. Put up a fight, but his little ass didn't make it. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. I tried to let him live. Actually, the moth, I maybe showed no mercy, but that was because the mosquito fucked it up for him. They should have been boys. They should have talked it out. You know what I mean? The moth didn't have to go out like that because the mosquito didn't want to listen. I tried to open the window, try to be a nice human, and try to say, hey, little fucking mosquito, go out the window and let me not squash you with the fly swatter. But, oh, you invite the fucking moth inside the house? What is this, a party? Is this a fucking bug party inside my studio? No, I don't think so. This is not the jellyfish episode from SpongeBob. The bugs are not taking over my house. It's not happening. Mosquito, fine. You can chill. Yeah, I'm trying to let you out. But once you start inviting your homies, once more mosquitoes show up, you inviting moths. I don't even know who you hang with, mosquito. All right, I don't know how long I can keep this up for, guys. Now I feel like me and moths just forever have beef. And I'm still fucking paranoid. Maybe that wasn't the one. Maybe that was like his boy, you know? Maybe that wasn't even fucking, I don't know. I didn't give him a name. I don't think I need to make it that real. I haven't given him a name, but I still think he's in the vent. But whoever that was, whether it was his fucking brother, somebody got it. One of his moth homies fucking got it. That's hopefully they know I mean business and I don't play no fucking games. These moths don't want no fucking smoke with me. You see how paranoid I am? I'm all looking around and shit, hoping there's no more fucking bugs in here. God damn. I thought there might have been another mosquito. Like I said, the first mosquito was inviting his fucking friends to the party. Some bullshit. This is not a +1. Like you can't bring your people, mosquito. Like, you're lucky I even let you in the studio. Like, I was gonna fucking kill you off the top, but instead I was opening the window trying to be a nice guy. You had other plans, Mr. Mosquito. My mic's spazzing out. My mic is spazzing out. Mosquito had other plans. So I had to fucking get his ass out of here first. And then the moth got away from me. But, you know, what goes up gotta come down. The moth went up the vent. He came back down, posted on my curtain. Boom, caught him slipping, guys. I was posted on his fucking block waiting for him. It was on site with the moth. I was playing no games. All right, guys. Hope everyone's having a fucking good day. A good Monday. Happy 420. I maybe smoked a little bit extra than I normally would on these episodes. Got me talking about fucking fighting moths. It's real shit, though. It's real shit, guys. It was just a fucking epic battle right now. It was like fucking Gladiator in here. Fuck yeah. 17 minutes in, all we're talking about is killing fucking bugs, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, I suppose we'll try and move on. I don't know where Buck was at. Buck don't like dogs try and eat bugs? Or is that cats? Am I tripping? Is that neither? Where were you at, Buck? You were supposed to have my back. He said I have a fucking table in my mouth. What am I supposed to do, dipshit? You're right, Buck. My bad. All right. So yeah. I hope everybody is staying sane. Me, I'm clearly losing my mind. It's the most excitement I've had in fucking ever. Months. No. Honestly, I think I've been holding up like kind of well throughout the whole quarantine thing, especially in the last couple weeks since I've started the live stream. I've been having a lot of fun doing these live streams, and it's making my weeks feel very productive. It's giving me something to do. It's giving me an excuse to do something. And yeah, I think that's helping me stay positive. I always preach it in the podcast, you know, that being productive helps me stay positive. Like when I go too long without making music or working on something or just being in that creative space that I like, it fucking gets me depressed. You know what I mean? And so yeah, forcing myself 3 times a week to do a stream. And I guess it hasn't been 3 times a week, but we've done 3 streams so far. But yeah, it's giving me an opportunity, like, all right, cool, I'm gonna make a beat. It might not be the best one, or it could be fire. Like, I feel like the last two I made, like, hey, these might turn into songs because these are fucking good beats, I like them shits. And like I said, I'm just having a bunch of fun with it. Like, I can that's like the most important thing we can do throughout this fucking quarantine shit is just try and have fun, watch some shit that makes us laugh, or fucking, FaceTime with people, or whatever you can do. It's like, all you can do is just try and have fun, and fucking laughter's the best medicine, right? Or whatever. So I've been having a lot of fun doing the streams, doing the freestyle shit. Like, that's totally like taking me out of my element. Like, I never thought I'd be on the screen, like, just fucking freestyling off the dome like that. You know what I mean? But it's a lot of fucking fun, as you guys can see, because the first time I did it, I barely rapped at all. And by barely rapped at all, that means like 10 or 15 minutes. But then the second fucking stream, I'm like, oh, I don't think I'm really going to freestyle at all today, guys. And then ended up rapping for an hour, like freestyling off the words that you guys gave me for an hour. And I was like, oh shit, I'm clearly having a lot of fun doing this. You know what I mean? Like, oh, fuck. I must be having fun because I just streamed for 3 hours and it didn't feel like it. And I rapped for a whole hour and it didn't feel like it. And so I figured out my schedule. I'm doing Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. Podcast on Monday, but the streams are going to do Sunday, Wednesday, Friday. And that just makes the weeks more productive. You know what I mean? It gives me more shit to do, and it also gives you guys more of an opportunity to, have a way to kill your time with people, I love that the chat is a little community. You know what I mean? It's like most of the people in there listen to the podcast, and you guys sort of already know each other. And it's like a little fucking, it's the homies in there when y'all come in the Domes Gauge live chat. So I like that I'm building that community. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just having a lot of fun with doing the live streams. Fucking the one I did yesterday ended up being 4 hours long, and it did not feel like that at all. And it took me a little bit longer to make the beat, I think, on the last episode or the last live stream. Because I think I was 3 hours in before I even fucking freestyled. And then freestyled for an hour. And honestly, I was like, I still need to work on it. Like I said, this is out of my element. This is not like I don't fucking practice the freestyle shit that often. So this is totally something new for me. Like, I used to freestyle back in the day when I was young, but off the top, using the words that are being thrown at me, this is totally some new shit. So, it's only going to get better, the more that I practice it. And, yeah, I just have fun doing it, and it seems like you guys are having fun while I do it, tossing me the words, trying to slip me up, or trying to, see what I'm going to come up with off the words. Like, it seems like y'all are enjoying it just as much as I am. So, that fucking makes me happy, that makes me hyped. And, so yeah, even when these quarantine, especially now though, because everybody's fucking boxed in with nothing to do, I want to do them often, at least 3 times a week. So, it's just like kicking it with the homies. You have like a fucking, you pop in, you say what's good. Because we don't get to do that right now. So that interaction is important, I think. It's important for me, for sure. And I think that's why I'm having so much fun with it. It's because you guys are right there. You're talking to me while I'm doing this shit. I probably would have never done the freestyle shit if you guys weren't throwing the words at me, That's all just because you guys want to see it. And I'm like, fuck it, yeah, let's have some fun. Let's not take it too serious. I'm not going to do anything too serious, you know what I mean? It's not my best shit, like I've said before, but it's off the top and we're just having fun with it. So I do really appreciate everybody that's been tuning into those. The one I did yesterday was my highest, there was the most people watching at once. And so they're just getting better. You know what I mean? They've just been progressively getting better. At first, people were like, oh, what's going on? Second time, they're like, wait, he rapped for an hour. Third time, they're like, all right, nah, now we got to see this. And maybe I'm putting that on myself. I kind of hyped it up. You know, when I originally started to do the stream, I was like, oh, I don't think I'm going to like freestyle every time. That's going to be, you know what I mean? And I still might not. But as far as like right now, I'm having fun with it. And I did it twice. And I was like, oh, if me saying, hey, I'm going to rap is going to bring the people into the live stream, fuck it. Let's promote it like that. Let me put, hey, making beats and freestyling and putting it in the thumbnail. Watch me make a beat and freestyle with the words you give me, you know? Like, let's promote it like that. Fuck it. Let's have some fun. I'll freestyle if that's what's going to bring the people in the live chat right now. Trying to get those donations up, you know what I mean? Everything helps. Every dollar. But yeah, I definitely want to keep doing the live streams, you know, make a beat and freestyle to it. However, I do still want to do other shit. So that's where I'm kind of like, oh, I don't want the people to get too comfortable with like, I'm doing the make a beat and freestyle every time. Like, I suppose if I do something else, I'll just have to promote it a different way, but I have a whole bunch of other shit I want to do. You know, song breakdowns, video breakdowns, remixes, interview kind of type stuff. Like I said, KON was just calling me. I'm almost positive if I get him to FaceTime while I'm doing the live, if I pull it up on my computer, I could put his face on the fucking screen. You know what I mean? I think. So stuff like that would be cool. But yeah, there's like a lot of other stuff that I want to do. You know what I mean? So I guess maybe that. If there's a day where I'm like, fuck it, I'm not really feeling like making a beat today or rapping today, we're going to go live and we're going to watch the Trust the Process video and break it down scene by scene. Or I guess I already did that one on the podcast, but you know what I mean. Watch the Back on the Road video and talk about it. Listen to this song and break down maybe the lyrics or like the beats. You know what I mean? I had a video on my channel back when like the album came out, the first album, where I'm making the beat for So Determined and I'm showing people, oh, this is how I made the music for the song. So like I want to do live streams where I do that. And y'all are in there chilling with me and asking me questions. And I'm showing you guys, oh, this is how I made the beat for Broken Unknown on the EP, or this is how I made the beat for Mickey Mantle Freestyle or whatever, you know what I mean? And there's so many other options that I can tap into that's not just the make a beat and freestyle, but it has been really fun, so we're going to keep doing it. And I'm still planning a date for the quote-unquote live concert, even though it's not really going to be, you know, concert style. It's going to be more just kind of like how I do the freestyle, except I'm going to be performing actual songs. You know what I mean? Do some in-studio performance, a YouTube live stream, concert edition. I'll pick a set list, but also get you guys to give me suggestions on what I should perform. But something like that, I'll promote more. You know what I mean? I'll promote that a week in advance and say, hey, next Friday, I'm going to do this you know, so it won't be as spontaneous as the making a beat and freestyling. Although that's not spontaneous that much anymore. I guess it kind of is because I still don't know exactly what times I'm doing it at. But Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, I know the days. I'm still open to suggestions on what times I should do these streams. Let me know. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go live. So like I did that the first time was like really early, 10:30 or something, West Coast time. And then I think the second one was maybe 11:30. And then yesterday I went live at 3 p.m. West Coast time. And yesterday's stream was the most successful. So maybe that's telling me I should wait a little bit, do them a little bit later. You know what I mean? Get more people in there a little bit later. But just playing around with it, I guess, seeing what times work better, you know, when more people are active. It was Sunday. Sunday's also the weekend. I know some people are still working. You know what I mean? People in my chat were saying that they still had to work and shit. So fucking A. Stay safe out there. But yeah. I appreciate everybody that's been tuning in, and I do plan to keep this shit up because it's been keeping my spirits up. You know what I mean? It's been keeping me motivated. It's been making me want to rap and make music, and it's also like giving me something to look forward to every other day of the week instead of kind of like, oh, what should I work on today? Sometimes I need that direction, you know what I mean? And not to say that I don't like necessarily have shit that I should be doing, but this just kind of makes it like gives me a schedule of like, all right, no, we're for sure making beats Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, or we're for sure making content, making a video for the channel, because that's ultimately what doing these live streams are, is they're going on the channel just like a regular video. So it's like, it just, yeah, it makes me be productive and shit. And, but don't get it twisted. I'm still working on real music. It's not just all about the freestyles. Like I said, the last few beats I made on the stream, I'm like, ooh, these are kind of hard. I might make real songs to these, you know, start toying around with ideas. And, so I'm definitely having a lot of fun with this, but it's not all I'm doing. You know, I am still working on the regular music, and you know, we're gonna be dropping something hopefully soon. But yeah, I do really appreciate everybody that's tuned in, because I've been having a lot of fun with it. Like I said, it seems like you guys have been having a lot of fun with it, and yeah. I know it's very like interactive. Like somebody was saying on the last one while I was rapping, they were like, oh, this is basically write my verse, you know? And I'm like, yeah, with a little bit less thought into it. Yeah, it's kind of like write my verse. But it's that same idea of using what you guys are giving me, and I'm giving it back to you, flipping it a different way. And it's just like, you know, getting your input. You guys are helping me freestyle, you know? If not, I would just be going on some fucking blank tangent about nothing. You guys are giving me some sort of direction when you're throwing words my way. And I do my best to try and keep it up. And it's only going to get better. There's been some highlights. Like the second stream, the one on like the boom bap beat that I made, like there's some highlights in that one. Like I caught some pockets on that one. And then I fall off and say some dumb shit. But you know, that's what it is when you freestyle. But yeah. It's only going to get better. And I really appreciate everybody. The new subscribers, we've been getting new subscribers since doing the live stream. We've been getting more views since doing the live stream. Like, it's just helping everything. It's more content. You know, somebody was asking me yesterday about my YouTube channel being demonetized. And I was telling them, oh, I didn't like do anything crazy that got it demonetized. It's just YouTube's policy that if you don't have enough watch hours over a certain amount of time, then you're not eligible to make money on your YouTube videos. And my shit wasn't eligible, apparently. But it can be if I start getting more views. So I feel like me just providing more content, staying more active. That's why I started the podcast ultimately, is I'm like, well, the music takes time to release. So if I'm constantly in your news feed, in your face, in your subscription box once a week with a podcast, I know I'm not rapping, but you're still seeing my name, you're still seeing my face. And then the real ones, the real close fans are tuning in and listening. So that's just giving, content every week. So then I look at the live stream like, oh, that's just adding fucking 3 times as much content to my week, to my YouTube channel. And now we're adding like a musical element to it. Now it's not just me sitting in the room and talking. It's a blend of that. I'm taking questions. I'm doing Q&A. I'm taking questions from you guys while I make the beat. But yeah, we're adding that musical element. I'm making music live on chat or live on stream, and I'm rapping. I'm freestyling. I know it's not my greatest rapping abilities, but it's fun. And yeah, fucking having fun with it. And so yeah, it's just stacking, building that catalog. You know what I mean? It's super important for all the people that haven't heard of me yet. I'm trying to build the army. I'm trying to build the dome heads. You know what I mean? We're trying to fucking make this shit huge. And the biggest, like the most important thing is for the people that don't know who I am, when they eventually stumble on me, they need to have hours and hours and hours of fucking shit, of content and songs and videos for them to watch and catch up on, because then they're never going to leave. You know what I mean? If they see me once and then they get recommended a video and they're on the channel for 4 hours because they watched the live stream, or they watched me freestyle for an hour, or they watched a music video and then another one, or they saw the podcast, or whatever it is, it's just all adding to the catalog. You know what I mean? Stacking content for, of course, you guys now that are tuning in, but eventually all the people down the road that are going to be coming and looking at the groundwork. I think about that all the time when I look at like, oh, the podcast, or, just my YouTube channel in general. I'm like, okay, the views are looking like this. Like, oh, I can't wait until they look like this. You know what I mean? Until we see a jump in this shit. And it's all going to happen. I'm staying positive, staying busy, guys. And you guys are helping me doing that. You guys are helping me do that. You're helping me stay busy by tuning into the fucking live streams, tuning into the podcast every week, asking me for new music when I'm not dropping any, or listening to the music that's out there. Make sure to keep running up that Spotify, keep running up that Apple Music. Everything helps. Everything helps. But yeah. I'll be back Wednesday for another stream. Give me suggestions on what time. I guess it's all about how I'm feeling, but yeah. I was actually going to do the one yesterday. I was going to do it earlier, but I was too tired. And so I was like, fuck it, I'm waiting until like afternoon to do it. And it ended up working out better. So, yeah, give me suggestions. But Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, we're doing live streams. Let's have some fun with it. Because I'm having fun with it for sure. I'm saying some dumb shit, fucking freestyling. But yeah, other than the live stream stuff, I don't really have much else to talk about. I've been kind of busy doing that, since the last episode. Did 2 streams and yeah. So I suppose we'll take these questions and get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Like I just did with that fucking moth that tried to step to me. That moth don't want no fucking smoke. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Appreciate everybody tuning in with me still. If you're still listening, made it this far. Question time. It's my favorite part of the episode. No. Questions. Hot Dog Kisser asks, since we're on the topic of the fucking live stream freestyle, he asks, what were your highlights of your own freestyle? That's a good question, Hot Dog Kisser. Considering I freestyled for 2 hours over the last 4 days. It's kind of hard to narrow it down. Especially when some of it is definitely not great. What are the highlights of the freestyles? To me, I was telling my homie this, and the shit that gets me the most excited is when you guys give me a word and I'm able to do multiple, punchlines off it or multiple lyrics about it. You know what I mean? Like, it's easier to just like do a rhyme off of the word you guys give me. Like, oh, I see a word coming. I can think, all right, this kind of rhymes with that, and say the setup and rhyme the word that you guys said. But when I can take it deeper and like take the original word, like 2 streams ago, my homie said SpongeBob, and I was like, all right, cool, SpongeBob, and then. So not only did I started with rhyming just SpongeBob, keeping it simple, but then going into the characters of SpongeBob. Now I'm talking about Patrick. I'm talking about Squidward. I'm talking about Mr. Krabs. Like just trying to stretch it further. You know what I mean? Trying to stretch the mind, stretch the thought process a little further than just the 1-2. Okay, he said SpongeBob, so. Fuck it, I'm dumb raw and I'm some like SpongeBob, whatever. Like just thinking of the first rhyme that goes with SpongeBob, trying to go into 4 different things around it. I've tried that. I tried that a few times during these freestyles. Like there's like a Family Guy. Like I try and go into the characters, or I think I was talking about like wrestling, and I was trying to go into different wrestlers and things like that, where I can sort of add to the words you're giving me instead of just using them, because that's kind of the easier route. Sometimes it's still not that easy with the fucking wild ass words you guys be giving me. So even just thinking of the rhyme and making it work with whatever you're talking about is fucking hard sometimes. But I think that's the highlights for me, is anytime I can kind of push it further than just that ground level rhyme, and or if I can rhyme off of it with multiple, instead of just doing 2 bars, I'm rhyming 4 bars that rhyme with the word that you guys are giving me. Like there's certain times where I know I'm on, and certain times where I'm like struggling to keep the rhyme going and shit. And like I said before, it'll all get better if we keep doing this, and it's all for fun. So, but I know that has been kind of my highlight. That's the things that have stuck out to me as the coolest, the like most intriguing shit is like, oh, he said fucking I'm already blanking out now, but yeah, like, oh, wrestling. So now I'm talking about Triple H with the pedigree, and I'm talking about Undertaker with the tombstone, like just trying to think of any like wrestler and like wrestling move that I can think of and push it further than just like, oh, they said wrestling, so I'm the best MC, you know, or whatever I could possibly say. Probably something shitty like that. And but yeah, when I can kind of push it further. And this is all new as fuck to me. Like I said previously in the episode, like this is all new as fuck to me, trying to take a word that you're giving me and not only rhyme it, but yeah, push it further and come up with punchlines and fucking lyrics that actually somewhat make sense. You know what I mean? It's so hard, like off the top, to make like a metaphor make sense on the fly. And big shout out to all the freestylers that are capable of doing that, you know what I mean? So it's super foreign to me. And it's like this new learning experience. That's why that even stuck out to me as like a highlight to me, because I was watching some of it and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool how I would, like, that was the better part to me, where I would take it and have 5 references about the one thing, you know? So yeah, some of it wasn't that great. I would get lost, but you know, it is what it is. We'll get better. What was your highlight of my freestyles, Hot Dog Kisser? I would like to know, because I would like to post like a highlight clip on my Instagram and my other social media, but it's hard to take an hour and cut out a piece that like represents it well. So let me know what like your favorite parts of these freestyles that I'm doing are. Like, oh, this was your best bars. I liked how you flipped that, whatever. And I'll take that into consideration. Maybe make a highlight clip out of it. Hot Dog Kisser also asks, what would Buck's first 2 bars be on a track with you? Oh shit, how is Buck getting on the track? Fuck, dog. He's looking at me hella aggressive right now. He's like, you better not come with no weak shit right now, Domes. He's like, you know, I would never. I think if Buck's first 2 bars on the track with me would sound like it would sound muffled because he has a table in his mouth. You wouldn't be able to understand it. He'd sound like Kenny from South Park. I can't do it. I was going to try and, like, you know, recreate what that would sound like. And I can't bring myself to do it, people. Sorry. But yeah, I don't think you'd understand Buck's first 2 bars because he has a table in his mouth, and that might get in the way. Yeah. That's it. I don't I don't want to think of nothing weak for you, Buck. I'm sorry. Because if it's Buck's shot, then he's popping like Buck shot. All right, let me stop. See, he's already not approving. He's shaking his head. I know you guys can't see that. He's shaking his head in fucking shame. He does not approve those lines. Hot Dog Kisser with the hard-hitting questions. Hot Dog Kisser asks, did anybody have to tell you what you did while you were blacked out drunk? If so, what did you do? Unfortunately, yeah. It's happened a couple times in my younger my younger degenerate days. Unfortunately, not proud of it. That's happened a couple times. Fuck, do I even want to like get it? Like, it's not even nothing like that crazy. All right, the one I'm thinking of is kind of crazy. I have footage, like, this is something else. Like I said, happened a couple times, not my best moments. My 21st birthday, I have footage on a hard drive somewhere of my 21st birthday, and me and my homies fucking drank like a whole bottle of Hennessy before going downtown to Fremont Street. For the people that don't live on Vegas or live in Vegas, you know, Fremont area is where it's popping. So yeah, so we're already fucking hammered by the time we go downtown. My 21st birthday, then we just keep drinking. I'm so fucked up. I have a video clip that I think I'm calling KON, and I'm freestyling like on the phone. Like, and I don't remember none of this. Like, I'm watching it, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm calling KON on the phone and I'm freestyling about how he's not answering. And I don't remember any of this. Like, I fucking saw the footage and I was like, what the fuck? And like, yeah, KON's like, oh yeah, you called me, I called you back and whatever. But yeah, like, I did not remember that shit at all. So there's some, that's bad too, because there's footage of it. And I can literally like look at my face and be like, oh yeah, nah, I was not there right in that moment. I was not there. So yeah, there's that one that I was like, what the fuck is going on? The other one that's sticking out to me, I'm like fucking, I don't know if I should talk about it, Hot Dog Kisser. Not very proud of it. Fuck it. I was like, I was definitely not 21 at the time. I was young. I was fucking an idiot. And let's see if it makes for a funny story. Let's see if it makes for a funny story. All right. Let's see how we do this. Let's see how I should let's see how I should tell this story. Where should I start? Fuck, this was a long time ago, guys. So a while back in my younger days, I went to a party. I attended a party and the theme was like a highlighter, black light, kind of like wear a white tee and people are gonna like fucking draw on your shirt and they're gonna write their names and they're gonna whatever, you know. And it was like one of my homies' birthdays and shit. And I showed up, and I'm in my white tee, but I'm also like, fuck that, nobody's writing on my shirt. This is a Fresh Pro Club, man. Nobody's writing on my shirt. So yeah, I'm like, no, I'm cool. I'll show up to the blacklight thing, but there's no way I'm letting anybody write on my fucking shirt. Not happening. So, you know, whatever, night progresses, lots of intoxication happening, lots of alcohol, lots of, you know, marijuana, all the good stuff. And, so, all right, now I'm trying to think how the fuck I gotta set this up here. I'm trying to think the best. I'm not proud of any of this, guys. I'm not saying this like I'm proud. Fucking not my finest moments. So yeah, whatever, at the party, chilling. And so me and one of my homies are like talking to these two girls, right? And the last thing I remember is us on the couch talking to these two girls. Like, you know what I mean? I'm whatever, trying to make our move, whatever, you know what I mean? Not at the same time, guys, chill. That's not what I mean. I mean, you know, he had one, I had one. All right, this story's getting weird. So I was trying to make a move on the one, I think. And I'm fucking, that's like the last thing I remember is I was sitting on the couch with this girl, like talking to her and shit and drinking. And the next thing I remember is waking up the next morning on my homie's floor or couch. Different homie, different house. Wasn't the party from the highlighter party. Different homie, different house. Woke up there like, what the fuck happened? And went to the bathroom and looked in the mirror and somebody wrote their fucking name on my shirt. And I lose it. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I went the whole night. I know I was like hella strict about like no one's writing on my shirt. People were trying to. I'm like, nah. So I'm like, who the fuck wrote their name on my shirt? And it's definitely not like the girl I was sitting there talking with. You know what I mean? So I'm like, what the fuck was going, like, whose name is on my shirt? Why is it there? How'd it get there? What the fuck happened with the girl I was talking to? Like, what the fuck happened? And so I hit up one of my homies that was there. And he's explaining this shit to me on like Facebook message. And he's like, you don't remember? And I'm like, nah. And he's like, bruh, I watched this shit like a movie. Like the way he was saying it was so fucking funny to me. He's like, I watched this shit like a movie. Like, and he's like, so basically, Domes, you're on the couch talking to arguably one of the most attractive girls in the party, and she's clearly feeling you, like, and this is the girl I'm talking to on the couch, like I said earlier, boom, whatever. That was who I was interested in, thought so at least. So he goes, yeah, you're sitting there on the couch, like fucking talking, you know what I mean? Like fucking flirting, whatever, with like the most attractive girl in the fucking party. And she's feeling you, like whatever. I'm looking over like, damn, go Domes, you know, kind of vibes. And then he tells me, and out of nowhere, you stand up and wander off into the middle of the party. You stand up, you wander off into the middle of the party, Domes, and start talking to other girls, noticeably less attractive ones. And he's like, I'm just the whole time, like, what are you doing? Like, what happened? So he's like, no. So you go up to a noticeably, you know, not as good looking girl. And his words, not mine. And something, fucking, I don't really know what happened, but apparently me and this girl end up kissing. Not the girl on the couch, but the girl that I stood up, wandered off into the party and started talking to. Me and her apparently fucking kissed. And she wrote her name on my shirt. And I had zero recollection of either of those things happening. So the next morning, I'm like, what? Like, so I'm talking to the homie and shit. He tells me all that shit. So I think I saw this girl again. Like, I don't remember what. And I had ended up talking to her and I was like, yo, my bad. Like, I absolutely don't remember like any of that. I don't remember us kissing. I don't remember you writing on my shirt. Like, none of that. My bad. Like, whoops. And yeah, I felt really bad because I was like, you know, not interested like that. I was just fucking fucked off, blackout drunk. Not my finest moment, hot dog kisser. Thanks for fucking making me spill my guts on the podcast. No, it's fine. I think that's what this podcast is about. I think it's a funny story. Especially the way that my homie was telling me about it. He's like, bro, it was like a movie. The way you walked up, just like in the middle of a conversation, you just walk up and wander off. But yeah, I felt really bad. because the girl felt really like probably kind of dumb because I didn't remember. So she's like, oh, I just fucking kissed this dude that like doesn't remember. I don't know. I'm not in her head. I don't know what the fuck she thought. My bad. I didn't mean it. Also, this was a long time ago. Not proud of that moment. You know what I mean? I've matured a lot since then. I don't do dumb shit like that. I hope. No. I'm just kidding, guys. Just hit the hour mark. Should probably end this episode so I can edit it and get it up for you guys. Did I have any other questions? Rhea. Shout out to you, Rhea. Hit me with the donation on the live stream. That meant a lot. I really appreciate that. Seriously. Much appreciated. She asks, how would you spend $1 million? To be honest, I have no fucking clue. That's an overwhelming amount of money for me right now. Well, I think the first thing, I mean, it's like a cliche answer, but the first thing I'm doing is I'm paying back a lot of people. I got some debts from a lot of people that have helped me along the way. And I'm paying back a lot of people. Then I'm upgrading all my shit. We're getting a camera that doesn't fucking glitch every 15 minutes. We're getting a fucking live stream that doesn't glitch out when I'm making beats. Fucking Buck might even get a new table or a new collar or something. Who knows? I might start fucking just really splurging. But yeah, I'm upgrading everything for sure. Get a mic that's not about to fall apart. I would put a lot into marketing. I would put a lot into, videos and shit. If I don't got to mix and master, you mean I can pay somebody now? I can afford to pay somebody to mix and master my music and fucking do this and edit my videos and do the shit that I don't have time to do. Hell yeah. Let's run it. I would buy a hefty amount of weed. Oh, for sure. I know, like, I probably shouldn't say that in this answer, but that's definitely happening. It's 420. What you thought I couldn't I couldn't fucking couldn't get my weed on 420? Yeah, no, a hefty amount of weed. I don't know. I'm just fucking around. I have no clue. But those are the first things that come to mind. And that's it. I appreciate everybody for tuning in to another episode of Off the Dome with Dome's Gauge, episode 29. Next week, we're already at 30, guys. We're already at 30 episodes. God damn. Shit is getting real, Buck. Shit is getting real. Anything to add, Buck? Nope. Buck is still pissed at those trash-ass bars I dropped saying he would. He's acting like he wouldn't spit out the table so he could spit his raps. All right, never mind. He would spit the table out so he could spit his raps is what he's trying to tell me. Yeah. Anyway, appreciate you guys for tuning in to another episode. Make sure to hit that like button. Leave a comment with some more questions for me to answer next week. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're not already. Make sure to keep up with my social media on top of subscribing to the YouTube channel, because we'll be going live and I'm going to try and promote it a little bit in advance. I did that yesterday. It seemed to work a little bit, throw the promo out there, let them know I'm going live, tease it a little bit. So, yeah, make sure to follow me on all social medias, Dome's Gauge, at Dome's Gauge everywhere. And I'll catch you guys on the the live stream. The next one is Wednesday. Oh, also, I'm pretty sure, I think I talked about it in the last episode. I'm pretty sure I'm doing an interview, a live interview on the A-Hat channel with OD tomorrow on Tuesday. Don't quote me on that. I think that's what we were shooting for. So for all my old battle rap fans, I'll be on the A-Hat channel once again. Not battle rapping, just doing an interview, but you know what I mean. But back on my channel Wednesday for another stream. Then Friday, then Sunday. Then we'll be back for the fucking podcast. These weeks are just flying by, guys. Hope everybody stays safe. You know, keep your distance. Wear your gloves, wear your masks. I got masks now. We're doing it real big. They took like 2 weeks to fucking get here, but we got some. Looking real fucking COVID official. So yeah, guys, stay safe, be clean, or be safe, stay clean. I guess they go both ways. All right, that's it. I'm over this episode. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Catch you next week. Peace.